What's up, guys? Boom! I'm not a cat. Alright, welcome, Warrior Fusion class. We're gonna have some fun today. We're gonna be doing some Jedi stuff, because we are Jedi, and it is May the 4th. May the 4th be with you guys. Alright, I'm here with Mr. Adams. He's off screen. He'll be here shortly. But in the meantime, as you guys are joining up in the next 2 minutes or so, let us know if you had a lightsaber, what color lightsaber would you have? Alright? Then, your favorite Star Wars character. Alright, so, my lightsaber color of choice, alright, I'm not evil, I promise you, would probably be red, but if I didn't choose red,
I forgot to tell you, I bought one.
are you following this?
I got a double one.
Anyway, fancy stuff going on over here.
Hey, I have a question as well. What's your favorite Star Wars movie?
Boom, that'll work as well.
What is your favorite Star Wars movie, and what is your color lightsaber if you had to fight the Star Wars movie?
Empire Strikes
If you had to fight A New Hope, what would you do?
Empire Strikes Back. Alright, but yeah, my color would probably be red if I didn't go the evil route, or if I wasn't allowed to do red, it'd probably be green. Alright.
Hello, everyone. We have the Fiani family. We have the Millimans in here so far. Nisi and Joanna, hello. May the 4th be with you, Bonio family. Jacob. Hey, guys, I'll ask the question again. What's that favorite Star Wars movie or show? I guess there's shows as well now. Dylan says red for Darth Vader. Then Joey says green, a green saber. That is definitely a sharp-looking one. A blue saber for Colton. This one doesn't light up.
Yeah, it used to.
I think it was a blue one. I think it was a red one. I think it was blue because the red one had a black.
Yeah. Also tell us your favorite Star Wars characters, guys. Mine would probably be Ahsoka. She's probably my favorite. From the cartoons and stuff. I am a nerd.
My favorite character?
Also
Baby Yoda.
Mando's also a good choice.
He is.
That'll probably get there eventually. We got an Evan, hello. We'll get started here in the next 20 seconds or so, guys.
Hello, Omar Gundel! And Evan.
Don't yell at us, Omar. God.
Last question, or it's the same question, just saying it again. Favorite Star Wars movie or show? Dylan likes A New Hope. That's probably my favorite. I like A New Hope. A New Hope's up there for me.
Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah, I like that one too.
And then second would probably be Revenge of the Sith.
I like Force Awakens a lot, though.
Yeah, but it got ruined. Alrighty, guys, we're going to go ahead and get started here. I'm going to raise this up just slightly.
And Rogue One.
Boop. Sophia is here! Stop yelling at
Bruno,
us, guys.
Emma, Emma, and Bruno. Hello, guys.
Alrighty, you're joining me. Just go back out. Okay. Alrighty, guys, we're going to go ahead and get started. From here, face me, and Kenne Bell. Fantastic. From here, Academy tenets begin. I will demonstrate leadership, strength, commitment, knowledge, respect, sir, and Kenne Bow. Awesome, guys. From there, Chumbi, let's go ahead and get 10 awesome jumping jacks and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Alright, so for our warm-up drill, guys, we are going to imagine there is a laser beam cutting whatever room you have in half. Alright, it's going across the world right now. My feet are going to be together just like this. My hands are going to be up nice and strong, and I'm just going to hop over this laser beam, try not to cut my feet off. Alright? And get ready. Get set. Go. Just hopping back and forth. Don't let that laser cut your feet off. You will need them later. I promise you. Good. Just keep it going. Keep it going. Keeping those hands up high, back up straight. Good. A couple more seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Level 2. Now our laser line is going to be right in front of us going this way. So now we're going to hop forward and back across it. Alright, I don't know why we're hopping over this line, but we have to. Alright, so our feet are going to be glued together. Hands up nice and strong. forward and back. Go. Good. And if you want to go fast, you can go fast. If you want to go nice and smooth, you can go nice and smooth. The only thing you cannot do is stop until I say stop. Alrighty? Or drop your hands. Don't do that. Keep your hands up high. 10 more seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Poor Bob's off screen. Or not off screen anymore. Then he gets dragged away like a horror movie. Alrighty, guys. So, just ignore that. Have a seat, legs straight and low for your toes. Travis is getting in the Sith mood right now. Not really the Jedi mood. Yeah! Alrighty, Link. Reaching down low, guys. And from there, one leg straight, one leg bent, stretch down the straight leg. Awesome. And try to reach a little bit farther than you did the last time you stretched. From there, we're going to go ahead and switch sides. Other side. Good. Alright, making sure that knee is nice and straight, toes pointed up. Don't point them forward, you want to point them up. Get a little bit better of a stretch. Good. Hold for the next 5 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fantastic. From there, guys, we're going to go ahead, legs out, straight into a V, just like so. Awesome. Again, trying to keep my toes pointed up. All right, go ahead and get my legs out as wide as I can. Hands behind your head. 10 side-to-side stretches. Go. And 1, 6, 2, 6, 3, 6, 4, 6, 5, 6, 6, 6, 7, 6, 8, 6, 9, 6, 10, 6. Good. Awesome. From there, now we got a little bit stretched out. Reach out a little bit wider. Reach it down a little bit lower. Down the middle, side to side on your guys' own. Again, trying to use your hands. Let gravity pull you down a little bit. In this case, gravity is our friend. But sometimes it is not. Good. And bounce together, butterfly stretch. Oh, goodness. Nice, relaxing butterfly stretch. Good. Pop them up, push them to the ground, whatever you want to do. Fantastic. Awesome, guys. From there, go and hop on up. Get the camera pointed up towards me, and then paper goes flying. Perfect. All right, let's go ahead and get 5 more jumping jacks. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So, hello, Raphael. We got Grace. Hello, hello. Awesome. So, what we're going to work on first, guys, is we're going to work on some blocking. So, what we're going to do now, all right, is working kind of form style. So this is when we cross, we hug, all right. But that also is going to help us a little bit later when we go into some sparring-related blocking and stuff like that. So, getting in my fighting stance, hands up nice and strong, above my shoulders, body turned sideways, all that fun stuff. First block we're going to do is we're going to work on a low block, okay? So when I low block, whichever arm is in front, all right, excuse me, that arm is going to hug. It's going to pretend like I'm patting myself on the back just like this, palm in, all right? So my palm is going to be facing my neck, all right? So if I'm like slapping my neck like this. Good. My other hand is going to go into my armpit. My palm is going to be facing out. All right. This is where I want my hands to be when I'm hugging for forms. Again, my elbows are stacked. They're not like broken like this. My elbows aren't down. All right. This just doesn't look as strong. So I'm here. All right. And the reason for this, the reason my hands are where they need to be and all that fun stuff, is because then when I go to block, I'm rotating. All right. So I'm rotating my arms at the same time. I'm pulling this arm back to my side, my other arm is going down the block. what this will do later is when I'm doing when I'm sparring and I need to block, is this pull and this twist, it just becomes muscle memory. All right, without my hand dropping though, it just becomes muscle memory for sparring and allows me to block a little bit more efficiently. So we're here, again with me, front arm, palm in, other arm, palm out. From there, just nice and smooth. This hand pulls back to my side, my other arm goes down, 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 and it rotates at the end. All right? I don't rotate it as I come down. I rotate it at the very end of that movement. Okay? So, for 30 seconds, all right, we're just going to keep switching sides. So then I'll do the same thing on this side. Nice, strong, low blocks. Okay, let me get the timer and go for it. Yeah. So we're here. Nice, strong, awesome hug. Low block. Again, not worrying about speed on this. Just really nice, tight, strong hugs. Nice, strong blocks. And here, make sure I do the other side a couple times. But if you don't normally hug as strong, when you do your formers blocks, or don't do this as much, it might feel weird, all right? But the more you do it, the better your muscle memory, the more natural this will be, and again, your blocks will be better for it. So, that was our low blocks, okay? The next main block that we have that kind of hugs is an outer forearm block. So an outer forearm block looks like this, okay? So my forearm, all right, the bottom of my forearm is facing out, palm facing out like I'm waving. All right, but my hand's closed, so almost kind of like a reverse muscle here. Just like this. Other hand, same position here. All right, and I flip my hug. So this time, my blocking arm, whichever arm's in front, palm in into my armpit. So just like this. My other hand goes to my neck, palm out. My elbows are still stacked, just like this. Okay? Again, I want it nice and tight, because again, if I show you guys my form, and I just go like that, all right, it's not going to be a strong block. It's not going to look as strong. So I want to be here, boom, and block it out nice and strong. Okay? So from here, also making sure my outer forearm block doesn't go too far past my head. If it's all the way out here, it's not really doing what it's supposed to be doing. It's not going to protect my head. I want it right next to my head here, all right, not too far out. So, again, both sides, 30 seconds, let's go for it. And boop. Hug, block. Hug, block. Again, nice and slow. Boom, fire out that block. Again, don't try and rush this, especially if this isn't something you're used to. Alright, hugging this tight and all that. Again, just go nice and smooth, really trying to get that motion down. And last one for me. Perfect. All right. Last thing we're going to do before I hand it over to Mr. Adams is we're going to be doing some chops and stuff. Some chops and punches specifically. So from here, you can be in a front stance for this one. So I'm going to lower the camera down just a tad. So I'm here. I'm in my front stance. All right. Scoot back so you can see. So I'm in my front stance for this one. Again, that's normally the stance that we're going to be in for form style when we do chops and punches, especially this form where we do have chop punch combo. So here in my front stance, whichever leg is bent, that arm is going to do the chop. So right now I have my left, that one's going to be in front. My left arm hugs on top, palm in. My other arm, palm out. Instead of being closed for a chop, it's open. All right, I do the same thing here. I extend out, pull this arm back, and I rotate my wrist at the last second to get the power I need for my chop. I don't want to just go like this, okay? So I hug, I extend out, chop. From here, as I pull this arm back, my other arm shoots forward, punch. And again, rotating from here to here at the very end, okay? So I hug, chop, and punch. Good, then I switch sides. So then I hug, chop, punch. Good. So for this one, again, 30 seconds. Just working on both sides. Make sure you're switching legs as well. Okay, so I'm going to scoot back once I get this timer started so you can see my legs a little bit. So we're here. Shot. Punch. Then I switch. Hug. Shot. Punch. Other side here. Hug. Shot. Punch. Got 10 more seconds. Don't pull down, Mr. Adams. Shot. Punch. Good. Last one. Hug. Shot. Punch. Alrighty, guys. So, from there, we're going to be coming back to some of those blocks later. But for now, I'm going to hand it over to Mr. Adams. Alright, I'm going to use my force powers to pull him in here. In 3, 2, 1.
Hey guys, I want to work on some kicks for you guys. Now last week I did a few drills where we were holding onto a chair and like holding a preparation and then kicking. Today, no chair, and we're doing the kick a little bit differently. Let's start with some front kicks. Go ahead and hop into kind of like an easy sparring stance, fighter stance. We're going to pick up our front knee. We're going to chamber, kick, retract, set it down. It is important that we have all of these steps. I've said it many times why, so we're not going to worry about it today. But what we're doing today is we're kicking slow. You guys ever do the thing on YouTube where you mess with like the speed playback and you can watch like the videos, and you might not know this, at half speed, so it's like, whoa. That's what we're gonna look like when it comes to these kicks. All right, here we go. So, I'm in my sparring stance. I lift my knee up, I kick, I pull back, and then I set it down. It's important that you know that was too fast for today. All right, so I'm going to bring my leg up, kick, pull back, set down. Is this challenging? Arguably, yes, in a different kind of way. It's not hard to do this kick. It's just a lot more patience is needed. So let's go ahead and get a few kicks on this leg, okay? Lifting, kicking, retracting, setting it down. All right, 3, 2, 1, go. Again, you don't have to go as slow as me. You don't have to go as fast as me. You just want to make sure it's a slower kick. If you're just going, this is easy, Mr. Adams, I can do this, you're not getting the point. All right, get a few more in this leg. I'll let you know when we're switching. Taking our time with this one. Ooh, love my balance. All right, let's go ahead and switch legs. Now it's time for your other leg. Trying your best. Take it slow. Make sure you're doing every single move. Or preparation, I should say. Okay, so I could have kicked way faster, but I'm not. I'm chilling out a little bit today. All right, awesome. That's what I want to do with the front kicks. Now let's go ahead and do some round kicks. Round kicks, either direction, whichever you choose. Again, I'm looking at you guys when I'm kicking off the side. That's just to make it easier to see. Normally, of course, you would kick straight in front of you. Same thing's going to do with the round kicks. Lift my knee, kick, retract, and set it down. Do not kick and drop your leg. You got to pull back as well. If you're kicking, you're also pulling it back and then setting it down. Make sure you have that part. All right, round kicks. Get a few on this side. Again, not as many as you can. Get a few on this side. Go for it. Ooh. Take your time. No need to rush. Chill. Take a chill pill. Ooh. One more. All right, new side, same kick. Take your time. Yeah, it doesn't have to be super slow. Slower. Make sure you pull back too. All right, awesome. Okay, I want to talk to you guys real quick. We're going to do something really fun. I need to move this out of the way though. Okay. Have you guys ever heard of the expression that you're on fire? If you haven't, I'm sorry. But What it basically means that you're doing amazing at something. You are excelling. You are on fire. You're killing it. It's a great thing to hear. Now, does it feel good to hear that? Of course. Let's talk about how to get to that. To hear that more often, you have to make sure that you're fueling the fire. You can't just have the fire. All right, you got to fuel the fire. Maybe to fuel an actual fire, we would take wood into the fire, makes it burn brighter, makes it burn longer. You guys need to do the exact same thing with your body or with your mental, like your brain and stuff as well. You go to school to fuel your brain and to learn more things and to become smarter, okay? Same thing goes with your body. If you're training regularly, if you've done twice a week for the past few weeks, you are fueling your body. If you're slipping into third class, is that going to hurt you? No. Slip in 7 classes, you might get a little too tired and you might not be working at your optimum, like maximum, okay? But obviously, working hard on something is going to help you. What we've been doing here is we've been stretching, doing certain kicks way more often than normal to make sure that we're ready when we get back to you guys in the doors. If we're not doing those kind of things, we're going to burn out, all right? I'm trying to burn bright. I want to make sure when I come back, you guys are like, hey, Mr. Adams, you're on fire. I want to say, hey, Raphael, you are too. So are you, Micah. Lucas, okay? You guys are on fire. But you can't just have that by not doing anything. I wouldn't say, wow, you're on fire if you're just not even doing that good. All right, you got to make sure you're your absolute hardest. All right, we're going to do a challenge. It's a video challenge. I'm going to pull it up right now. Let's see if I can handle it. Last time I did it, it didn't work. It was embarrassing. I believe it's this one I wanted to do. Okay. Shot punch challenge. As you can read. Keep that. Okay, we're just doing this on the screen. Party stance. Stop. Punch. Stop. Punch. Go on. Side kick. Punch ready. Stop. Punch. Side kick. Notice I turn my body, lift my side kick, and kick. Yeah, good looking side kick speed. Stop. Punch. Side kick. Jump. Stop. Punch. Side kick. Okay. It seems like it keeps adding on to it. I think we're going to do this. Chop. Punch. Up. Chop. Punch. Right. Chop. Good job. Level 5. How do you feel about level 5? You won! You won. Great job, guys. I am going to welcome Mr. Jay Lee back out here. He's got some more fun stuff for you guys. Thank you for working with me. Toodles.
Get on that. Alrighty, so let's see what I got here. Alrighty, guys. So, like I said earlier, we're going to be going into kind of some sparring skills, drills, and thrills. So, from here, getting into my fighting stance. Now, when I spar, I don't want to hug when I block. All right, it's just going to take too much time, and then I actually open myself up if I do hug. So, like I said, the hugs when we do it in our forms helps build muscle memory. So then when I go and do my sparring blocks, again, I'm still moving my body the way I need to. I'm still kind of utilizing all those muscles, kind of turning my body, not just using my arms. Okay? So, working on just quick blocks. So, I'm going to go ahead and pick up my leg, and I'm going to front kick towards the camera. You guys are going to try to time it to when I'm front kicking at you guys. You're going to go here, hands up, and you're going to low block. Again, don't just lazily, boop. All right, again, pretend that I'm actually there in your living room, all right? Or maybe I can kick through the screen, be all fancy. All right, pretend I can do that, all right? And so if you don't block, I'm going to get you. So you really got to push that move out of the way. But don't push it too far or push your arm too far, or else, again, you're leaving yourself open. So just like boom, and then bring it right back, or else I'm going to get you. So, getting ready, guys. Let's put a timer on that. Good. All right, so from here, whenever I kick, you got to block. Boom. Again, using your favorite arm only for this one. Good, just like you would in sparring. Good. Don't let me trick you guys. About 10 more seconds. Good. Alright, last couple seconds. Don't let me kick you. There we go. Perfect. So, that was level 1. Level 2, we're still focusing on our low blocks. This time we're doing back arm low blocks. So, again, if I'm sparring, alright, we're going to kind of go through some mechanical stuff. When I spar, my front arm is in charge of a couple different areas, okay? The first area that we're working on is my front set of ribs, or my front side here. So my front arm's in charge of anything that tries to attack me here, that arm is going to low block, alright? Maybe, possibly, alright, might do an outside block for punches and stuff, but low block is the primary move that we're going to use. For my stomach or my back set of ribs, so we're here, all the way back here, anything trying to kick me here, alright, I'm using my back arm to block. Again, making sure I don't push my block behind me. If I do this, it's not going to actually help me. It's not going to block anything. Alright? I want to push it off to the side. Alright? And again, I'm kind of turning my body at the same time. Alright, and that's why I've got to get used to this motion, because I don't want to freeze here, because then I'm wide open. I want to block and then turn right back. So, now I'm going to throw a round kick at you guys. Okay? So, because of what side I'm using, what side you have in front, it may not be, the correct side that I'm kicking at, but that's okay. Just again, pretend I'm kicking at your stomach. Again, back arm with this other hand up, low block, back in guard. Alright? Let me get a timer going here. And go for it. So I'm here. Again, whenever I round kick, you're going to use that back arm to block. Good. Got you with the double. Don't let me trick you. Good. Don't let me trick you. Nice. Alright, alright. Final one. Bam. Good. Nice job, guys. High fives. Bam. Alrighty. So those are our low blocks, our front arm and our back arm. Now working on our outer forearm blocks, okay? So our outer forearm blocks, again, my front arm protects the front side of my head, all right? So I have my right leg in front right now. So anything coming towards the right side of my head, my front arm, which is my right arm, does an outer forearm block towards that side. Anything coming towards my left side of my head, my left arm or my back arm in this case, does my outer forearm block. Okay? Again, sometimes if you're new to sparring, or sometimes if we're just kind of freaking out and I'm not used to one side, or something's coming at me over here, I might try and use this arm and reach to block it. One, I might be able to block it. All right, I may not be able to get hit, which in general is the most important part of blocking, is to not get hit, right? But I want to make sure that I'm able to block effectively to do a couple of different things. One, not get hit, but also to make sure I'm putting myself in the best possible position to either get away or to counter. Again, for sparring, I'm going to counter, not going to run away. But for self-defense, I might run away. So if something's coming over here towards this side and I reach over like this, all right, I'm not in a very good position right now because I'm almost turning my back to whoever's attacking me on this side of my body. All right, whereas if I'm here, I'm able to block and I'm still in a very good position here. Okay? So, my hands are up, and just kind of like I'm making a muscle, I'm just going to turn my palm out. All right, like this. All right, not too far away from my head, then my other arm. Boom. Kind of shifting my head, pulling my head to the other side to make sure my head is safe, just like this. Okay? So I'm going to throw some hook punches now. Alrighty? And then you're going to block, depending on what side I'm coming to, using that arm. Okay? Let's do it. Alright, don't let me get you. Boom. Boom. Alrighty, coming at you. Alright, I'm coming for you, Dylan. Coming for you. Yeah! Probably didn't get you. Alright, Micah. Alright, my eyes are on you. Alright, you ready? Boom. Boom. Alright, and one last one. Yeah. Good job, guys. Again, one more high five. Boop, I'm going to raise this up just a tiny bit. Fantastico. Alright, so those are our outer forearm blocks and our low blocks. Now what we're going to do is we're going to work on some movement, okay? So, when I move, we're also going to work on a different block. So when I move in sparring, again, I always want to make sure I'm going the opposite direction of wherever I block. So if I block this way, I don't want to keep going this way, all right, because I'm going towards the attack at that point, all right? I want to get the attack away from me, all right? So I'm here. I'm going to, for this one, we're doing outside block. For this one, I just take my arm and I bring it across my face as I turn my palm to face me, and from there, I bring it back. Again, nice, quick movement. This one can be used if anything coming towards my face, so straight at me, or anything towards the side of my body that's primarily hand techniques. So if something's punching towards the body, I can do a low outside block rather than a low block itself. Low block is mainly just for kicks and stuff. So I'm here. So I'm doing my outside block. From there, I push whatever attack is coming at me this way. I move the other way. Okay? So sideways view so you guys can see a little better. So again, attacker's right here, I block, and I'm moving here. And what we're going to do this time is we're going to add our own attacks. So now I'm going to take that same arm, chop, punch. So again here, hands up nice and strong. I'm going to go outside block. I'm going to move one step to the other side. That same arm, chop, punch. Again, imagine you have a target. Let me bring out Bob here real quick, just so you guys can get a better sense of what's happening. Hello, Bob. So I'm here. Bob's gonna, punch at me. All right, I'm gonna block. And from there, but next to Bob, I'm gonna chop and then punch. So for about 30 seconds, we're gonna go ahead and do that. So over here, Bob's over here. Again, using your favorite side for this one, guys. Block, chop, punch. If you have a partner and you want to do it with a partner, aiming a punch at your face, you can do that as well. Get a little bit better practice. But otherwise, just kind of be aware of how you're moving, where you're moving. Good. And time. All right, guys. last thing that we're gonna do, all right, is we're gonna require some training real fast. So maybe as 30 seconds, just to grab anything small, soft, that you can kind of throw, catch, to where like if it gets flown across the room, it's not gonna hurt anything. I'm gonna use this stick right here, but again, you can use like a soft ball or anything like that. Just something you can toss and catch. I thought I started this timer. So I'm going to give you guys a few seconds to go ahead and grab that if you don't have something quickly nearby. But anything will work. Again, paper towel roll will work. Anything small, soft. That way, if it falls on your foot, you don't lose a toe. If it goes into your TV, it doesn't smash the TV. So, all right, about 9 more seconds, and then I'll get started here. So I'm going to start explaining, though. What we're going to do is we're going to work on our reflexes. All right? So I'm going to use this as my kind of object of choice. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold it right in the middle or right wherever's comfortable for you. Okay? I'm going to do the middle for me. I'm going to hold it about shoulder height. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to drop it. I'm going to try and catch it with my other hand as quickly as possible in the same space that I'm holding it now. So I don't want to drop it and then grab it on this side. I want to try and grab it right where I was holding it before. Now, again, my preferred spot's the middle for me, but if you have like a ball, all right, again, you might not have one specific spot, you might have the whole ball, you have something else. Again, you can do the sides if you want. All right, the middle's just for this object a little bit easier. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go for about 30 seconds. Let's go. So we're here, drop, catch. Trying not to toss it, trying to just drop it. Ah. Don't do that. Alright, a couple more seconds. Just drop. That one I threw it forward. Drop, catch, drop, catch, drop, catch. Alright, and time. Alright, last thing we're going to do, guys, and we're going to go ahead and get out of here, is we're going to go ahead and work on tossing our object. Alright, tossing our object, but now I'm going to try and do at least one move. At least one move before I catch it. So that looks like, as I'm here, alright, I can toss it up, throw a punch, and then catch it. This one, not worrying about catching it in the same spot. That just makes it a little bit challenging. If you want to, you can. But I'm not going to make that a necessary part. I can throw a kick, so I can toss it up, I can kick, and then I can catch it. If you want to add maybe 2 moves, maybe 3 moves, you can. Alright, again, it's just harder. Alright, again, making sure you have room to toss it. Alright, you're tossing it up, not behind you, because I might toss it too far towards me, and then it goes behind me like this, and then it's a lot harder to catch. So, let's go for 30 more seconds. This is our last challenge for today. And go for it. Toss it up. Oh, almost had it. Almost, guys. Again, you can do whatever move you want, but trying to do something simple. If you do something like a jump spin side kick, that's going to be harder for you. And also trying to make your object spin like I am, if you can help it. All right, 5 more seconds. No! Doing that one more time. And throw, catch. Perfect. Awesome. Good job, guys. From there, everybody face me. We're going to Kene bow. Thank you guys for joining us for this awesome, super duper fun class. May the 4th be with you, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.